Thank you for joining me. The purpose of this video is I want to give people a much clearer idea of what a coin market looks like, what the coin prices are. I'm going to go over several different markets, and then I'm actually going to go to the exchange and explain how this price that you see on the market cap is derived. Now, I like people to go to Coinmarketcap.com, and the reason for that is it's a very well established website. They have virtually all of the relevant cryptocurrencies that are on the market today. They have almost all of the exchanges listed, and all of the pairings on those exchanges reflect the prices that you see in these numbers on the charts. Okay, so as we enter coinmarketcap.com, let's take a look at the prices that you see immediately here. We have Bitcoin, Ripple, and Litecoin, and Dogecoin. Now these have the highest overall market cap based upon their supply, their price. It gives you an idea what their market value is. What you want to do is understand that the only coin that is listed against a fiat dollar on this chart is Bitcoin itself. Bitcoin is currently trading at $224.30. It's up 0.61%. All of the rest of these things here are pulling their numbers off of some sort of cryptocurrency platform which uses primarily Bitcoin for trading. So when we take a look at the exchange, you're going to see different prices than the US dollar. If you want to see these prices in Bitcoin, you can actually click up here to BTC. This gives you the Bitcoin equivalent. These are the numbers that we're going to probably see on the exchange. These are the Satoshis, and this number here is 3539 Satoshi, 3,539 Satoshi. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a later video. Okay, so what I want to do is go back to US dollar, and I want to show you something kind of interesting. All right, Bitcoin has increased 0.61% against the dollar. Now again, all of the rest of these are being compared to Bitcoin. So how did they perform against Bitcoin and the US dollar? It's a dual combination. So this one shows that it's up 1.36%. Well, if you look at it on the market or the exchange, it actually isn't up 1.36% on the Bitcoin market. It's only up, well, you have to take 61 off of that, and that's how much it actually went up. This particular one lost a lot more than 1.22%. The reason why it's not 1.83% loss is because Bitcoin increased its value, because Bitcoin went up. So that's a pretty important thing to understand, that the price performances that you see here don't necessarily reflect the actual coin itself. You have to first look at what Bitcoin's done. So let's say that Bitcoin did pretty terrible during a day and it lost 3%. And this one only lost 1.22%. Actually, that coin gained 2.22% because Bitcoin is the reason its market went down. They're strong. Bitcoin is what lost ground. And anytime you look over here in this area, you see these dips, you're probably going to see that this 0.61% isn't accurate. It's going to be quite a bit down. It's going to probably be down 1 or 2% anytime there's a dip like that. I want to take a look at, let's just take a look at Dogecoin today. What you can do, you can actually click on Dogecoin, and here's what you generally see. You can look at the overall chart. You can look at what Dogecoin's done as a trend. It's kind of gone down and stabilized. Here's a 30-day chart. Well, obviously something here on March 31st happened. They spiked dramatically. Now this gives me an opportunity to show you these two different numbers. All right, this is the price of the coin itself. This is the Satoshi price. If you look down there, it says 0.0000051, and right here it shows a $12,575,000 market cap. Now there's a big spread between there and there. And that's because when it's measured against Bitcoin, its overall value went up, even though its market price didn't go up. Now you can roll along this here and you can see how it changed. We're going to start back here at 52 Satoshi. And now I'm going to come up this chart and see if I can find the place where it shows. It's not going to let, okay. you can see on this day it spiked to 70 Satoshis. Now again, this spread is because Bitcoin went up, therefore the Dogecoin value went up. That's the market cap line. This is the actual coin price line. So you can see coming back here from April 1st to April 14th, we went from 51 Satoshis down to 48 Satoshis. So Dogecoin's been underperforming on their own price timeline. All right. More things about the Coinmarketcap. Okay, you come over here to markets. You want to see who is reflecting on the price of Dogecoin. These are the list of the exchanges. The top exchange for Dogecoin is BTC38 with $16,099 traded today. The second one is Cryptsy. And again, you can go down the list and you will see all of the exchanges that are making up the price of Dogecoin. I want to go back to a market that's a little bit smaller. I'm going to go back and back. Let's take a look at, say, Archcoin. Great coin, by the way. Okay, you take a look at its markets, and it's listed on Bittrex, Cryptsy, BTER, and Poloniex. Bittrex is obviously where most of the activities are going on. You can see that's $38,000 was spent on Archcoin in and out. Now, that's not just people bought $38,000. That could be $38,000 worth of sells. So just because you see a high number does not mean it's a good thing. You need to really take a look at the actual coin itself, or up here you can see it's up 24%. So it's having a really, really good day. Let's go back to the charts and just kind of see overall. Okay, just the 1-day trend, it went up. Let's take a look at the 7-day trend. Yeah, it's kind of gone up and down. Now, you're going to see what looks like a heart attack. These ups and downs are just standard day trading stuff. I'll show you and explain to you why these really don't matter to me personally, because they really don't mean very much. I mean, they're accurate, but they really don't mean very much. If you watch these things, you're going to have a heart attack yourself. What you want to look at is the overall trend. Well, take a look at Archcoin. Look at its overall trend since March 24th to April 20th. It's up. Let's take a look at its 90-day. And again, Arch may have been a really good coin to purchase around January because it's done nothing but go up. You can also come all the way out to the 365. Most coins that are on Coinmarketcap are less than a year old. Actually, you can see here that Archcoin was announced and launched on October 6th. So anyway, that's enough about Archcoin. Now what I want to do is show you why this market pricing, the market pricing isn't necessarily accurate. I mean, it kind of is, but it's kind of not, and I'll explain that here in just a second. We're going to continue to look at Archcoin. I want to go now to Bittrex. That's one of the markets that lists Archcoin. And so I've already got it opened up, and all I need to do is come here to Arch, A-R-C-H. Okay, I'm going to click into the market. I want to show you what I look at when I'm evaluating a coin. We have the very first buy order is at 63,000 Satoshi. That's what Coinmarketcap uses as their gauge of the price. Now you can see it's actually 64,922 is the first coin for sale. So actually the price of Archcoin is substantially higher than Coinmarketcap is showing. I mean, it's 1,000, 1,900 Satoshi almost higher. The other thing you need to look at is what is the total of that sale? All right, there's only 21 Archcoin available at this 64,922 price. How much in BTC? It's 0.01. It's $2.22 is all that's available at 64,922. Coinmarketcap is showing that Archcoin is 6,300 Satoshis, but if you wanted to buy them, you're not going to get them for 6,300. That's the bid price. You're going to have to place a bid higher than that one, or place your bid at 6,300 and hope somebody sells. So the real price, again, is 64,922. And that's only for $2.36 or $2.22 worth of Archcoins. So let's come down to where it actually seems to make a difference. Well, now here at 6,500, I like to look, this is the total of the order. You have the total BTC. This column is the one that actually shows each individual order. The next column over is the sum. That is the total of the orders above it. So here we're looking at the next order at 6,500 or 65,000 is for 0.3 of a Bitcoin. Again, about $75 approximately. So that's really not very significant. Let's say you want to actually spend a full Bitcoin and purchase Archcoins. I'm going to open up the whole order book here, and that'll give me more columns in this section here. You have 1 Bitcoin to spend. You're going to have to spend 65,792 Satoshi to fill that whole order. So you can see the difference between 65,792 and what Coinmarketcap is showing of 63,000 is significant. The other thing that that shows you is how little it's going to take for that price to push through that point. We don't have any what is called resistance. Well, we're only at 2 Bitcoin approximately at 65,991. There's a good decent order here at 66,000, but that's, in a market like this, that's not very much. So this coin may continue to rise in price. It all just depends on how many people are interested in any coin at any particular time. But the point of this video again is to explain the price on Coinmarketcap. And let me go ahead and pull Archcoin up in BTC. I'm going to come back down here to Arch. We lost him. Here we go. See right here, Arch isn't even actually at 6,300 or 63,000. It's at 61,956. Well, that's not true because right here, it's at 63,000. That is, somebody's willing to pay 63,000 Satoshis for that coin. Well, why is it only showing that it's 61,956? Well, let's go into the Archcoin again, and we'll go back to the markets. It's because even though 99% of the trading activity is going on in Bittrex, it's still measuring CRIPSI, BTER, and Poloniex. All right, so let's throw something really crazy out there. Let's say Bittrex, and I'm going to use strange numbers. Let's say Bittrex, the cheapest coin is 2 cents. Right here it's 0.14. Let's just say it's 2 cents. All right, I'll actually use this right here. Bittrex, the current price is 0.14 cents. We come down to CRIPSI, pretty close, but it's only $144 being spent there. It's 0.135. Now you come down to BTER, and it's less than a penny. Nobody heard about BTER. They're not trading Archcoin on BTER. Unfortunately, BTR at this 0.09 cents is dragging the 0.14 down. That's why they're reporting that it's currently trading at 62,994, when again, you look here at Bittrex, the cheapest one's 63,000. But realistically speaking, if you want to buy it, it's 64,922. Yet Coinmarketcap is saying it's 62,994. Now the reason I'm showing you this is because Coinmarketcap is doing a great job keeping information up, and it's generally accurate. But if you really want to understand the situation of a coin, you need to go over to its market and take a look at it. So let's just keep coming down here a little bit. Yeah, like this one here. Bitcoin Dark is showing that it's up 0.57%. Well, let's see what happened to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's dead even. Oh, that's the wrong one. I have to put it back into US dollar. So we'll come back down to Bitcoin Dark is reporting that they're up 0.98%, almost 1%. Well, that's not true. They're actually only up 40% because Bitcoin's up 60%. Now, as far as your leverage against a fiat dollar or US dollar, that's still 0.98%. But they didn't do it necessarily. Bitcoin did it. And consequently, when Bitcoin goes down, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with your other crypto coins. It just means that Bitcoin went down. I've seen days where Bitcoin went down 5%. And let's say that I was the administrator for Bitcoin Dark. If Bitcoin went down 5%, my market would go down 4%. And it shows the people who have invested or purchased Bitcoin Dark that they seem to be losing money on that coin. Well, that again isn't true. It only went down 4% because it's already up 1%. That's the point that I'm trying to make here. Anyway, I really hope that this video cleared up a little bit of information on how to evaluate price points on these coins. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I'd be happy to try to help.